like that while I'm pouring the tea.
What?
Not exactly one of the world's great romantics, are you, Jack?
Huh? No, it will be on the boat.
Oh, the location makes a difference, does it?
Vanessa, you were on the wrong tack. I meant sailing it.
What?
The Charlie Freer Cup, Hamel to Guernsey. Only would mean sailing through the night.
Oh.
And, I just thought about you and Klaus. If you'd rather not, I'd understand.
It's thoughtful of you, Jack. I don't know. No, it's a ghost that has to be exorcised one day. Yes, I'd love to come.
Good. We'll take Barracuda. It'll be great fun. You are sure?
Yes. Well, I've agreed, haven't I?
Yes, ask her to come in, would you please, Fiona? Thank you.
Be careful, Charles. That lady is a lot of trouble.
Do you know, I do believe you're still smarting from the fact that she stood you up.
Rubbish. Just as far as she's concerned, I tend to agree with Rudyard Kipling. Hello, Laura. Good to see you again. Looking as beautiful as ever.
Why, thank you, Gerald. As gallant as ever. And, of course, Charles, looking as handsome as ever.
How can we help you, Laura?
I'm sure I can think of a number of ways. But no, as it happens, I come bearing gifts. Photos of your splendid victory this morning.
Oh.
It really was a most thrilling race. But I dare say Charles has already given you a blow-by-blow account of it.
No, as a matter of fact, we had rather more important matters to discuss.
Marvellous. Oh. Thank you very much.
Good. So, is all well with you?
Oh, yes, fine. Why?
Well, it's just I couldn't help noticing how dramatically your shares had slumped.
Purely temporary, I assure you.
It's probably something to do with that ridiculous court case.
I'm sure you're right.
Speaking of which, I do hope you don't associate me with Ken's rather vindictive actions.
Well, let's just say that Ken Masters isn't exactly our favourite person at the moment. But that needn't include you, Laura.
I'm relieved. Yes, I'm very glad to hear you say that, Charles, because I have a feeling that you and I could be of great use to one another.
Well, now, perhaps that's something we should investigate. Would you happen to be free for dinner tonight?
For you, Charles, I'd make a point of being free.
Right, I'll pick you up at 8 then.
Now, shoes, double-check with the models, will you, on that?
Jan,
And also,
hold on,
the
we've
story.
got everything.
Look, I want to just go through this lighting plan with you. I
Jan.
don't understand it.
Just relax.
So, that's it, is
Yes, that's it. That is quite a day.
it? Okay. No news from Sir John yet?
No, not yet, no.
Well, that's absolutely wonderful. Best news I've had in a long time. What time do you say be here?
At 11 o'clock, if that's all right with you.
Well, we'll make sure it's all right.
It just so happens he has another appointment in the area tomorrow, so he was coming down anyway.
Great. We'll give Sir Alan Rockwell the grand tour. Oh, and Vicky, I think it's better if Laura doesn't get to hear of this.
She won't. I checked in her appointment book before I arranged the time. She's at Wild Mouldings.
Ah, clever girl. You're learning fast. How about dinner this evening?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't.
Boyfriend?
Yes.
You seem very pleased with yourself.
Yeah, well, so would you be if you'd been out there today. I mean, I knew that in theory the modifications I made should work. There's still only one sure way to prove you the best.
You're not going to race again?
Well, I'm not planning to enter the World Championship, so calm down. It's not good for you to get excited.
You know, it really frightens me. I hate it when you're racing.
Well, it's just a vague idea at the moment.
I hate even thinking about it.
Do you know what I'm thinking of at the moment? Food. You hungry?
Starving. You know what I feel like?
Mm-hmm. Caviar followed by Chateaubriand.
No, fish and chips and pickles.
You're supposed to be over all these
No,
fads.
that's all. Give me 5 minutes. Can you get that?
Hello. Orin.
I don't want to speak to him.
Yeah, Abby's here, but she doesn't want to speak to you. No, Orin, her words, not mine. I don't know, I'll ask. Have you received a letter from his solicitor yet?
No.
No. Okay, I'll tell her. Yes, that as well.
What letter's this?
It's about the divorce. His solicitor's coming over. Wants to reach an amicable settlement. Oh, and Orin says you're not to worry.
Suddenly I'm not hungry.
You're going to like Guernsey, James. I did last time I was over. Not that I had much time to look round. Still, it was fun. All those people milling about. Quite like a racecourse, really.
Now listen, talking of which...
Lingfield, 3:30, tomorrow afternoon, Trumper. Look sharp and you could get 8 to 1.
Now, Trumper, you're sure?
Well, he came in second last time, against much better company. And he doesn't like soft going.
What time is the Admiral picking you up?
He isn't. He went abroad after the party. I'm dining out with Avril Rolfe, and I'm going to pick her up in my car. She likes living dangerously.
She must do.
I shall ignore that remark. Well, as for going. Are you two eating in or out?
Out.
In.
Ah, that should prove interesting. Don't wait up.
We won't.
Come in. Yeah. You know, I even like your mother. See, I have this feeling that you could end up like her. I think I'd probably live with that.
What is this? Are we making plans for the future?
Yes, my dear, but only if it's with you. Otherwise, I really don't want to know. Jan, you know, when I met you, I was about as low as you can get.
Well, it didn't show.
Yeah, I just got used to putting on an act, that's all. The thing that's really important to me is that I don't want to let you down.
You won't.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm feeling so much more relaxed. If I hadn't had your call, I'd still be in that office right now.
I thought as much. You're working too hard, my girl.
Well, it's my choice. You know, I sometimes wonder if I did the right thing taking over Relton.
Of course you did. Why the sudden doubt?
I don't know. I don't think I'm cut out for devious politics. Also, Kate, I seem to have changed so much. I'm much harder, less trusting.
What rubbish. You're just tired, that's all. No, if anyone's changed, it's your father.
Oh, I thought Vanessa was making him toe the line these days.
Oh, yes, she's keeping him busy enough, beavering away, but... Well, Jack simply cannot resist upsetting everyone, can he?
Oh, dear. What's he done now?
You know, of course, that Charles Freer is floating this idea of turning the Mermaid Yard into a marina, don't you?
Oh, yes. But that's a waste of time, isn't it? I mean, it'd be different if Dad was thinking of selling, but he's not, is he?
He is talking about it.
What? Sell the Mermaid Yard? Oh, no. He wouldn't do that. Would he?
Incredible, aren't they?
All right, Jack, I'll buy it. Who's incredible?
People. I mean, there's Tom, telling me I live in the Dark Ages and wanting me to build plastic boats. There's you wanting to set up a PR campaign and flood the office with secretaries.
One little secretary.
Bill complaining about out-of-date equipment.
Which some of it is.
And the moment I say, okay, here's a bright, brand new proposal for the yard, let's just consider it, everyone goes gaga. It's a boat yard, not a national monument. A bit of earth with some sheds on it, that's all. Well, go on, say something.
I wish I understood what's going on inside that head of yours.
I've just told you.
Jack, that bit of earth, as you call it, a lifetime of blood, sweat, and toil has gone into it.
Yeah, it shackles me. Too many memories.
Oh, I see. We never really know anyone completely, do we? Each and every one of us living with ghosts of the past. Jack, you can't sell the yard. It's unthinkable.